Under the golden light of dusk, the Buddha sat beneath the ancient Bodhi tree, his presence radiating serene wisdom. Disciples gathered close, their gazes filled with anticipation, awaiting the words that would reshape their understanding of life. Among them stood Ananda, his youthful face marked by anxiety, his heart wrestling with uncertainty. "Master," Ananda said, his voice trembling, "I fear for the future, for old age, and the shadows it casts upon me." His words echoed deeply, resonating among the assembled disciples. Their own fears subtly mirrored in his plea. The Buddha listened, his eyes reflecting the vastness of compassion, and spoke, his voice calm like flowing waters. "Ananda, imagine a lotus pond, its surface adorned with flowers, its depths rooted in the nourishing mud below." The disciples leaned forward, their hearts stirred by the vivid imagery, their minds seeking the meaning hidden within the Master's words. The Buddha continued, his hand gesturing gently. "Without the mud, the lotus would not rise, nor would its petals bask in the sun's light." Ananda's brow furrowed slightly, pondering the parable, searching for the connection between its beauty and his own troubled reality. Turning his gaze to the father and son before him, Buddha continued, "Family is like the soil. It yields love when nurtured. When neglected, resentment grows like weeds, suffocating the possibility of unity and understanding between loved ones." Buddha's words resonated deeply. Reconciliation begins when hearts meet willingly, for time waits for no one, and love cannot bloom without care and intention. The father lowered his head, his thoughts stirring, as guilt began to unravel the pride that had anchored him in silence. The son, seeing his father's hesitance, took a step closer, extending his hand, a gesture born of courage and yearning. The lotus blooms in water made still, not turbulent. Peace follows when hearts open to one another without barriers, Buddha said. Recognizing impermanence directs us to save for both spirit and sustenance. His words carried both warmth and weight, a blend of comfort and challenge. The disciples nodded collectively, their faces reflecting the stirrings of insight, their spirits enriched by the parable's quiet strength. The Buddha pointed to the horizon, where the setting sun bathed the earth in hues of gold and orange. "Consider that light," he said, his voice imbued with reverence. "It does not cling to darkness, nor does it reject it, for balance prevails." Ananda's gaze followed the Master's gesture, his heart opening to the truth embedded in nature's harmonious cycles. Another disciple, Menat, cautiously interjected, her voice a gentle tremor. "Master, some say financial caution diminishes generosity. How do we reconcile the two?" Her question resonated deeply, reflecting an inherent struggle between altruism and self-preservation. The Buddha's gaze turned to her, filled with encouragement, as he replied, "Generosity thrives when sustained. To give, one must also possess resources to share, not in excess, but in mindfulness." His words settled like ripples across still water, reaching each heart gathered before him. Menat's worry seemed to dissolve as her shoulders eased, her mind absorbing the wisdom, her spirit inspired to act thoughtfully. Ananda voiced another inquiry, his tone braver. "Master, is it ever too late to sow the seeds of security? Can wisdom find us in twilight?" The Buddha's expression held quiet assurance as he spoke. "Wisdom knows neither age nor time. The first step toward preparation begins with intention and action." His emphasis on intention carried hope, his words freeing Ananda from the confines of fear and regret. The disciples exchanged murmurs of agreement, their connection to the Buddha's teachings deepened through the universality of life's uncertainties. Ananda's voice emerged with greater clarity, asking, "And what of those who refuse to see the mud as nourishment, clinging only to the illusion of petals?" The Buddha closed his eyes briefly, as if drawing strength from the depths of understanding. Before answering, attachment blinds, like a shadow obscuring light. Recognizing impermanence frees us to prepare without despair. His teachings wove a tapestry of interconnected truths, resonating with human struggles. The disciples reflected in silence, their minds wrapped around the profound balance presented. A philosophy that bridged earthly needs and spiritual aims. Ananda smiled gently, his voice soft but steady. "Thank you, Master. I see now that harmony is not distant. It lies within the choices we make." The Buddha's gaze rested upon his disciples, his presence imbued with trust in their capacity to embrace his words and embody wisdom. Around them, the sounds of nature rose, crickets echoing the rhythm of the teachings, birds singing harmony to the insight. "The lotus begins in the mud," the Buddha concluded, his words a quiet crescendo, its beauty an outcome of balance and resilience. With those final words, the disciples prepared to carry the parable's lessons into the ebb and flow of their own lives. As darkness settled gently, the Buddha continued to teach, guiding not just the gathered disciples, but those across the vastness of time. His presence illuminated the path for those who sought harmony, grounding them in resilience and awakening. Like the lotus in its pond, another day, another lesson began under the spreading shade of a great banyan tree, its roots embracing the earth. The Buddha sat in quiet meditation, his presence a beacon of calm amid the turmoil of life around him. A steady breeze carried the murmurs of a nearby village, its people grappling with scarcity and struggle. Among the gathering was Sujata, a widow whose sunken eyes revealed the weight of her hardships and silent despair. She approached the Buddha with trembling hands, holding an empty jar that once brimmed with grain, now barren and cold. "Master," Sujata said, her voice faltering, "I have given generously all my life, but now I stand alone with nothing." Her words lingered in the air, heavy with the pain of sacrifice and the fear of desolation. The Buddha opened his eyes, their gaze unwavering, and spoke with a voice as gentle as a flowing stream. "Sujata, your heart is noble, for your generosity has touched many lives. Yet, let us consider the jar you hold." The disciples watched intently as the Buddha gestured toward the empty vessel, its hollowness a symbol of both Sujata's plight and the lesson to come. The siblings remained seated beneath the Bodhi tree, their hands still joined, a silent testimony to the teachings they had received. Each disciple carried Buddha's wisdom within them like seeds scattered by the wind, ready to bloom in the gardens of their lives. The Buddha placed his hands upon his knees, exuding stillness, as he replied, "To give is virtuous, but wisdom lies in giving mindfully, without depleting oneself entirely." His words carried the weight of profound truth, their simplicity resonating like ripples across still water. He continued, "Sujata, imagine a farmer with one granary. If he gives all his grain, what will sustain his household?" Sujata listened, her sorrow momentarily stilled by the vivid imagery the Buddha painted with his words. The Buddha gestured to the earth beneath them, its richness a silent testament to the cycle of growth and renewal. The farmer sows seeds not just for others but also to ensure his own harvest. For balance nurtures all. Long ago, there was a candle placed in a window, its flame guiding weary travelers safely through the night. He began, "One stormy night, the candle's flame was extinguished by fierce winds, and darkness filled the room where light once shone." Buddha continued, "Begin with mindfulness and sow for both sustenance and sharing." His words kindled hope within her heart, their simplicity igniting a newfound sense of purpose. Another disciple, Raghav, raised his hand hesitantly, his voice tinged with curiosity. "Master, does this mean we must withhold kindness to preserve our own security?" His question reflected the tension between generosity and self-preservation, a struggle inherent in all lives. The Buddha turned to Raghav with a gaze as steady as a mountain, and replied, "Kindness is not withheld, but balanced, like a river that flows without depleting its source." His words illuminated the harmony between giving and sustainability, a principle that transcended time and circumstance. The disciples absorbed the teaching, their silence a testament to the profundity of the lesson shared that day. Sujata bowed deeply before the Buddha, her voice firm yet humble. "Master, I will strive to balance my giving with wisdom. As you have guided me." The Buddha acknowledged her with a nod, his eyes alight with trust in her capacity to embrace the teaching fully. Buddha continued, "Darkness cannot diminish the flame forever. It is our willingness to reignite it that restores the warmth of family bonds. Our hearts, like candles, are designed to shine brightly even after storms threaten their glow. Healing begins with willingness to forgive." The mother reached toward her daughter, her hands trembling, their movement speaking of longing stronger than the weight of silence. The daughter grasped her mother's hands, their touch rekindling the flame of love dimmed by misunderstanding and years of separation. The flame burns brighter when nurtured by care and compassion. Let patience and love guide you in restoring this sacred connection. Buddha's gaze swept across the gathering, his presence amplifying the message of hope carried within his words for all disciples. The storms will pass, and the flame will guide us home. Family is the foundation from which peace radiates outward, Buddha said. The mother and daughter embraced, their tears blending with the dew that adorned the earth beneath them like pearls of reconciliation. His teaching on balance and mindful giving would illuminate countless paths, a legacy as enduring as the roots of the banyan tree. Another day, another gathering of the disciples formed beneath the sprawling canopy of a sacred tree, its leaves whispering ancient wisdom. The Buddha sat in quiet contemplation, his posture embodying peace, his presence inspiring a reverent silence among those who sought his teachings. From the crowd emerged a wealthy merchant named Dhananjaya, his robes fine yet his countenance heavy with inner conflict and unease. He approached the Buddha and knelt, presenting a pouch of gold coins, its jingling echoing the burden in his heart. "Master," Dhananjaya began, his voice tinged with sorrow, "I have amassed great riches yet find myself shackled by anxiety and dissatisfaction." His words hung in the air, laden with the paradox of abundance and longing, a paradox the disciples themselves pondered. The Buddha opened his eyes, his gaze serene yet penetrating, and spoke with the clarity of one who sees beyond illusion. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video. The Buddha continued, "Consider the Golden Bodhisattva, whose arms extend in endless giving, yet whose roots anchor deeply in compassion and wisdom." Dhananjaya listened intently, his turmoil momentarily stilled by the profound imagery, his mind seeking the truth embedded in the parable. The Buddha's voice softened, his words flowing like a gentle stream. Balance transforms wealth from shackles into liberation. Attachment binds, while mindful stewardship frees. Another disciple, Vidura, raised his hand cautiously, his voice trembling with curiosity. "Master, how does one walk the middle way with wealth without succumbing to greed or fear?" His inquiry resonated among the disciples, the tension between material security and spiritual freedom alive within their hearts. The Buddha regarded Vidura with steady encouragement, answering, "Mindfulness guides our steps. Generosity paired with prudence leads us to harmony, neither hoarding nor scattering indiscriminately." His reply illuminated the essence of balance, a principle that bridged the worlds of abundance and simplicity. The disciples rose, bowing to the weaver, their hearts filled with gratitude and newfound understanding of their own solitude. The Buddha prepared to depart, his presence like the steady rhythm of the loom, offering calm and wisdom to all. Recognize impermanence. Dhananjaya, neither wealth nor scarcity endures. Let your actions sow seeds of compassion and resilience for all seasons. In a distant village, he said, there lived a kind-hearted potter who created vessels that brought joy to many lives. The disciples leaned closer, eager to follow the unfolding tale and absorb the lessons it carried. His words carried the weight of timeless truth, a principle that harmonized the spiritual and material realms. Dhananjaya bowed deeply, his voice resonating with gratitude. Master, I see now that wealth is neither salvation nor curse but an opportunity to walk the middle way. The Buddha's gaze rested upon him with encouragement, his trust in Dhananjaya's transformation evident in his gentle demeanor. Around them, the world continued its cycles, birds calling from the treetops, the rustling wind carrying the echoes of wisdom. The Buddha addressed the gathering collectively, his tone firm yet compassionate. Each of you carries gifts. Let them be tools, not chains. Let them serve life's impermanence. His teachings flowed like a river, their essence weaving through time, touching lives far beyond that sacred grove. The disciples exchanged murmurs of agreement, their connection to the Buddha's guidance deepened by the clarity of his message. The sun dipped low in the sky, its light painting the earth with hues of gold and crimson, a reflection of the teachings. Dhananjaya departed with renewed purpose, his pouch of gold no longer a burden but a symbol of opportunity and mindful stewardship. Let your actions embody the truth you wish to share, he added. For deeds often speak louder than words. Approach each person without judgment, Buddha said. For judgment clouds understanding and creates walls where bridges should stand. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.